In this lesson, we'll learn a little bit more about the menu bar and the controls that you can find there. The Adobe look at the additional controls and options that are available in the menu bar. Now, one of the things that is particular to Adobe Roam is this preview button that you see on the right side of the menu bar at the top of the window. This preview button is important when you have interactive elements within your document, such as Google Maps, or in this case a YouTube video. If I want to see what these interactive objects look like, I'm going to go ahead and open them up using the preview button. And once that loads in, then I can actually see what happens when I activate something like a video. So preview button, very important. Also kind of gives you an idea what your finished product is going to look like, but it's especially important if you're using interactive objects and animations and those kind of things within your document. Okay. Other options along up the top here are going to be very similar to what you're used to seeing. Save a document, go back a step, undo, redo a step, cut, copy, paste. All these are really normal. Delete an object from the canvas or from the document, and then a zoom feature that lets you either zoom out or zoom in on a particular area within your document window. Otherwise, the other objects in your menu bar are relatively standard. You have your basic file menu, which allows you to save your documents, open existing documents, close documents, and so forth. The edit menu really kind of duplicates what we saw before. It does have a select all feature here, but we'll show you how to do that in another way. A kind of a nice replace colors option here that lets you swap out one color for another. And I do want to caution you against using this replace fonts tool because of the number of fonts that were intended initially to be within Adobe Roam were severely reduced, and there are only a handful of fonts available now. If you try to use the replace fonts tool, you're likely to end up with just a little spinning gear and nothing ever actually happen, and you'll end up having to close a program manually by forcing it to quit. So replace colors, certainly you can use that. Replace fonts, stay away from that one. All right, so we've got a couple other ones, and we'll talk about the insert panel here on our next run through as we continue our tour of the Adobe Roam interface.